whispers your name. In every corner of this town, your laughter's still the only sound. I chase the ghosts we used to be, through broken streets and memories. The night still wears your favorite song, it plays where we once belonged. Every shadow, every glow still tells me things I should know. I try to drown you in the rain, I try to numb this endless pain, but every silence that I find still says your name inside my mind. Your name still lives in my echo, in every breath I can't let go. Through all the words I never said, through all the tears I never showed, your name still lives in my echo, like distant thunder, soft and slow, a fragile flame I can't outrun, a fading light I still hold on. I walk alone through yesterday, where all our dreams still seem to stay. Your fingerprints on shattered glass still cut me deeper than the past. The stars to fall like they did then, when you were more than just a friend. Now every wish I ever made is just a lie I have to face. I scream your name into the dark, it only tears my heart apart. But in the silence of my soul, your voice still makes me feel whole. Your name still lives in my echo, in every breath I can't let go. Through all the words I never said, through all the tears I never showed, your name still lives in my echo, like distant thunder, soft and slow, a fragile flame I can't outrun, a fading light I still hold on. If memories could fade away, I'd beg the night to let me stay. But every dream just pulls me back to all the love we couldn't say. I trade tomorrow, steal today, just to hear you call my name. But all I hear is hollow sound of broken hearts that never found. Your name still lives in my echo, in every scar, in every glow. Through endless nights and lonely roads, you're the truth I'll never close. Your name still lives in my echo, until my final breath I go. A silent prayer, a dying song, your name still lives. My echo. So if the wind should call your name, know my heart is doing the same. I gave you everything, you lost the one I was. I did my world around your face, every step a shattered chase. I built my heart to fit your homes. I gave you all, I broke my plans. Every smile I faked for you, every lie I thought was true, I swallowed pieces of my soul to keep the love I couldn't hold. I try to be what you desire, to hold the flame, to feed the fire, but every part I sacrificed was a piece of me I can't revive. I lost myself trying to keep you. Every dream I had I threw. Every night I stay awake. Every tear I couldn't break. I lost myself trying to hold a fragile heart I couldn't mold. I gave my storm, I gave my calm, and lost my soul in yours. Wasted promises in the dark, hoping they would leave a mark, but even love can drift away and leave the heart to pay its debt. I gave you laughter, gave you pain, every sunshine, every rain, and in the mirror all I see is someone I no longer believe. I tried to bend, I tried to break, to love you more than I could take, but all I gained was our trust and empty echoes of our loss. I lost myself trying to keep you. Every word I said I knew couldn't mend the walls between. The love we lost, the space unseen. I lost myself, you know I gave every scar I tried to save. I gave my storm, I gave my calm, and there's in the love my home. If I could turn the hands of time, I'd keep my soul to lose the crime of caring all to hold your heart and wake it live right from the start. But all that's left are empty nights, how I chased a fading mind and sacrificed the core of me for love that was not meant to be. soul and yours. They get off and lost myself trying to keep you. If tears could speak, they call out your name. I hide my pain behind these eyes, pretend I'm strong, pretend I'm fine, but every breath is breaking me without your love beside me. The nights are long, the days are cold. My heart is tired, my soul is old. I whisper prayers I cannot say in silent rooms that know your fate. I scream in dreams, awake in fear, still hoping you might reappear. But all I hear is empty rain, and all I feel is growing pain. If tears could speak my name, they're begging not to walk away. They tell you all I couldn't say before your love began to fade. If tears could speak my name, they trace your shadow in the rain. They write your memory in my veins. If tears could speak my name, your voice still lingers in my head. A broken song, a ghost I fed. I chased the sound of what we were through every crack and shattered blur. The mirror shows a hollow man still holding on to broken plans. I give my world to hear you breathe, to feel your heartbeat next to me. But time just steals what love once gave and leaves us drowning in the waves. Now all I have is sleepless days and endless nights that know your face. If tears could speak my name, they'd beg you not to walk away. They'd tell you all I couldn't say before your love began to fade. If tears could speak my name, they'd trace your shadow in the rain. They'd write your memory in my veins. If tears could speak my name. If I could trade this lonely heart for one more chance, a brand new start, I'd hold you close, I'd never stray. I love you better, I would stay. But fate just closed the final door, left me bleeding on the floor. Now all I own is broken flame and tears that only speak your name. If tears could speak my name, they'd scream your love into the pain. They'd break the dark, they'd light the flame and call you back to me again. If tears could speak my name, they'd carry all my endless shame. They'd die for you, they'd burn in flame. If tears could speak my name. So sang it in my mind, but you never heard a single note. I wrote a song for you in silence, every line a whispered promise, every chord a piece of my soul, every word I'd never show. The paper waves, the ink is dry, but I never had the courage to try to tell you all I truly felt, the love that time would never melt. I kept it hidden, locked away, a melody I couldn't play. And every day I held it in, the song that died before it could begin. This is the last song you never heard. Every aching, trembling word, every night that cried your name, every word I couldn't say. This is the song that stayed unsaid, a broken heart, a love that bled, and in silence of my tears, I sang for you in quiet tears. I walk the streets we used to know, humming lands you'll never know, the echoes of love I feel, the whisper tune that time derailed. Your laughter haunts the empty air, a ghost of you is everywhere, and in the shadows of my own, this song remains a silent tune. I try to speak, I try to sound, but everyone would never bend. And so I keep it locked away, the song that never saw the day. This is the last song you never heard. Every aching, troubling word, every note that cried your name, every word I couldn't say. This is the song that stayed unsaid, a broken heart, a love that bled, and then the silence of my fears, I sang for you in quiet tears. stand with empty hands, love on some in distant land. Singing for you in quiet pain. I sing yes, and you never heard a sound. Broken stars, we almost made it through the dark. We stood on the edge of what we were, two fragile hearts afraid to fall. Every word became a war, every silence hurt the most. Your eyes were tired, your hands were cold. We were running out of hope, trying hard to fix the cracks, while love was slowly turning back. We said forever like a prayer, but never knew if God was there. Every promise started to fade in the shadows of our mistakes. It was the night we almost survived, when broken dreams still try to fight. We held each other, terrified of losing love, of losing light. It was the night we almost survived, when hope was barely still alive. But in the dark our hearts realized some love was never meant to last. The rain was falling down our skin, like tears we tried to keep within. Your voice was shaking when you said, maybe this is how it ends. We traced the scars we couldn't heal, every wound we tried to seal. But time was screaming, let it go, while love was begging, don't let go. We danced with fire, we kissed goodbye, pretending we were still alive. But deep inside, we both knew then this was the start of our last stand. It was the night we almost survived, when shattered souls refused to hide. We gave it all, we gave our lives to save a love already dying. It was the night we almost survived, when hope was barely still alive. But in the dark our hearts realized some love was never meant to last. If I could steal one moment more, I'd hold you like I did before, and whisper all the words I fear before the end was drawing near. My fate just closed the final door, left us lying on the floor. Two broken souls, two shattered dreams, lost somewhere between the seams. It was the night we almost survived, but almost never saves alive. We crossed the line, we lost the fight and said goodbye in silent cries. It was the night we almost survived. Now all I have are memories of what we were, of what we tried. The night we almost survived. Some loves are written just to break. Some hearts are born to make mistakes. In the quiet of the falling night, I hear the echoes of goodbye. I walk alone through empty rooms. Your shadow still lives in the gloom. Every wall still knows your name. Every breath still feels the pain. The clock is frozen, time won't heal. Every wound I try to seal, your memory cuts deep inside, where all my fragile hopes still hide. I scream in silence, no one hears. I drown myself in unsaid tears. I hold the words I never tried. Now even silence learns to cry. When silence learns to cry, it sounds just like your goodbye. A thousand broken dreams collide in the dark where love once died. When silence learns to cry, it calls your name into the night, and every star falls from the sky. When silence learns to cry. Your picture fades but never gone. It haunts the edges of my dawn. I trace your smile in shattered glass, reliving every haunted past. I built a world around your light. Now I'm lost in endless night. Every promise left behind, still bleeding slowly through my mind. I try to breathe, I try to stay, but love slips slowly far away. Now all that's left is empty time and broken words that lost their rhyme. Oh, when silence learns to cry, it sounds just like your goodbye. A thousand broken turn back yesterday, I'd hold you close, I'd make you stay. But fate just whispered, let her go. And now I'm lost in all I know. I trade my breath, I trade my soul, just to feel your heartbeat close. But all I have are memories and scars you left inside of me. When silence learns to cry, the whole damn world just breaks inside. Every hope just fades and dies underneath this shattered sky. When silence learns to cry, it's me who's screaming deep inside. I lost myself, I lost my light. Oh, when silence learns to where even silence learns to cry. I was never perfect, but I loved you in all my broken ways. I came to you with open scars, a heart that trembled in the dark. I had no goal, no shining light, just fragile dreams and endless nights. I tried to be what you deserve, but all I gave was what I learned. Shattered days and silent cries from all my lonely alibis. I knew I was a storm inside, but still you stayed, you never hide. And I swear I tried to change my ways to love you more than words could say. I loved you in all my broken ways, through every fall, through endless pain, with trembling hands and restless faith. I gave my soul, I gave my days. I loved you in all my broken ways, even when I lost my way. I wasn't strong, I wasn't brave, but I loved you in all my broken ways. My demons danced inside my mind, I fought them all but lost sometimes. You saw the cracks beneath my skin, still pulled me close, still let me in. I built my hope on fragile ground, afraid that love would let me down. But you stood there and held my hand when I could barely even stand. I know I failed, I know I'm flawed, but every tear I truly fought to be the man you dreamed I'd be, not just a ghost of broken me. I loved you in all my broken ways, through every down, through endless rain, with bleeding heart and burning faith. I gave my soul, I gave my days. I love you in all my broken ways, even when I lost my way. I wasn't strong, I wasn't brave, but I loved you in all my broken If loving you was my last mistake, I'd still choose you, I'll still take every scar, every fall, every rise. I'd risk it all, because in you I found my home, even when I felt alone. And in your eyes I saw the man I always wished I could become. I loved you in all We burn so bright. Now all that's left is smoke. We lit the dark with trembling hands, to wild hearts, no steady plans. We were thunder, we were flame, we were calling out our name. Every kiss was gasoline, every touch a bursting dream. We swore the world would never break, we swore our fire would never fade. But even stars grow tired of shining, every spark runs out of time. Now in the ashes of our youth, I'm searching for what once was true. We were fire, now we're smoke. We burned in love, then slowly broke. All the words we never spoke are drifting in this empty hole. We were fire, now we're smoke. A dying flame, a shattered oath. We had forever in our throats. Now all we breathe is faded ghosts. We dance beneath the falling sky, chasing dreams that couldn't fly. Every promise felt so real, every wound refused to heal. You said my name like a prayer, I said your name like I cared. But somewhere in the heat and light, we lost ourselves inside the fight. We tried to hold the burning truth, but flames consume what they pursue. Now in the ruins of our days, we're just two hearts in separate flames. We were fire, now we're smoke. We loved too hard, we lost our hope. All the dreams we tightly wrote are torn apart in silent notes. We were fire, now we're smoke. Two fragile souls, a bitter joke. We gave it all, we gave our bones. Now all that's left is skin and ghosts. If I could steal one burning night, I'd hold you close, I'd hold you tight, and freeze the moment we still knew how to love and not undo. But time just whispered, let it go, turned our fire into slow smoke. Now I breathe you when I choke on every memory I broke. We were fire, now we're smoke. A broken match, a dying hope. We crossed the lines we never wrote and drowned ourselves in empty oaks. We were fire, now we're smoke. A faded love, a silent note. We had a world, we had it close. Now all we are is drifting smoke. It's drifting smoke. We burn so bright. Now all that's left is smoke. I sang it in my mind, but you never heard a single tune. I wrote a song for you in silence, every line a whispered promise, every chord a piece of my soul, every word I never show. The paper waits, the ink is dry, but I never had the courage to try to tell you all I truly felt. The love, the time would never melt. I kept it hidden, locked away, a melody I couldn't play. And every day I held it in, a song that died before it could begin. This is the last song you never heard. Every ache and trembling word, every note that cried your name, every fire I couldn't tame. This is the song that stayed unsaid, a broken heart, a love that bled. And in the silence of my fears, I sang for you in quiet tears. I walked the streets we used to know, humming lines you'll never know. The echoes of a love I failed, the whispered tune that time derailed. Your laughter haunts the empty air, a ghost of you is everywhere. And in the shadows of my room, this song remains a silent tomb. I tried to speak, I tried to sing, but every word would never bend. And so I keep it locked away, a song that never saw the day. This is the last song you never heard, every aching tremble away. This is the last song you never heard, every aching trembling word, every note that cried your name, every fire I couldn't tame. This is the song that stayed unsaid, a broken heart, a love that bled. And in the silence of my fears, I sang for you in quiet tears. If I could give you just one line, one verse that would make you mine, I'd risk it all, I'd bare my soul, and finally let my heart be whole. But fate just smiled and walked away, left my song in endless gray. And here I stand with empty hands, a love unsung in distant lands. This is the last song you never heard, every trembling aching word, every note I long to play, every truth I couldn't say. This is the song that stayed unsaid, a melody of love long dead. And in the silence I remain, singing for you in quiet pain. I sang it once, and you never heard a sound. and I gave you my peace. I came to you with thunder in my veins, a restless heart, a soul in flames. You held my hand, you held my fear, and turned my darkness into tears. I was a war I couldn't win, a fragile hope beneath my skin. You stayed when I was hard to love, when I was never good enough. I let you see my deepest scars, my fallen faith, my shattered stars. I laid my heart upon your palm. I gave you my storm and my calm. I gave you my storm and my calm. Every rise, every fall, every dawn, every dream I ever had, every fear I never showed. I gave you my storm and my calm. All my weakness, all my strong, every battle in my soul, every love I ever owned. You saw the fire inside my eyes, the broken truth behind my lies. You heard the screams I kept inside, the tears I swallowed just to hide. I built a home within your heart, believe that we would never part. But even love can slowly fade in the silence we both made. I tried to be your shelter in sky, but even stars could slowly die. Now all that's left is broken calm from all the storms I dragged along. I gave you my storm and my calm, every night and every dawn, every hope I couldn't save, every tear I ever cried. I gave you my storm and my calm, every right and every wrong, every heartbeat, every scar, every piece of who we are. If loving you was my greatest sin, I'd still do it all again. Every fall, every flame, every loss, every gain, because in you I found my truth. Even when I lost my youth, now I stand with empty palms, missing both my storm and calm. I gave you my storm and my calm. Now I'm standing here alone, with shattered dreams and fading songs, and a heart that lost its home. I gave you my storm and my calm, and I do it all once more. If I could hear you call my name just one last time, once more. So take my chaos and leave me peace. every corner of this town. Your laughter's still the only sound. I chase the ghosts we used to be, the broken streets and memories. The night still wears your favorite song. It plays where we once belonged. Every shadow, every glow still tells me things I should know. I try to drown you in the rain, I try to numb this endless pain, but every silence that I find still says your name inside my mind. Your name still lives in my echo, in every breath I can't let go. Through all the words I never said, through all the tears I never showed, your name still lives in my echo, like distant thunder, soft and slow, a fragile flame I can't outrun, a fading light I still hold on. I walk alone through yesterday, where all our dreams still seem to stay. Your fingerprints on shattered glass still cut me deeper than the past. The stars to fall like they did then, when you were more than just a friend. Now every wish I ever made is just a lie I have to face. I scream your name into the dark, it only tears my heart apart. But in the silence of my soul, your voice still makes me feel whole. Your name still lives in my echo, in every breath I can't let go. Through all the words I never said, through all the tears I never showed, your name still lives in my echo, like distant thunder, soft and slow, a fragile flame I can't outrun, a fading light I still hold on. If memories could fade away, I'd beg the night to let me stay. But every dream just pulls me back to all the love we couldn't say. I trade tomorrow, steal today, just to hear you call my name. But all I hear is hollow sound of broken hearts that never found. Your name still lives in my echo, in every scar, in every glow. Through endless nights and lonely roads, you're the truth I'll never close. Your name still lives in my echo, until my final breath I go, a silent prayer, a dying song. Your name still lives, my echo. So if the wind should call your name, know my heart is doing the same. I gave you everything, you lost the one I was. I did my world around your face, every step a shattered chase. I built my heart to fit your homes. I gave you all, I broke my plans. Every smile I faked for you, every lie I thought was true, I swallowed pieces of my soul to keep the love I couldn't hold. I try to be what you desire, to hold the flame, to feed the fire, but every part I sacrificed was a piece of me I can't revive. I lost myself trying to keep you. Every dream I had I threw. Every night I stay awake. Every tear I couldn't break. I lost myself trying to hold a fragile heart I couldn't mold. I gave my storm, I gave my calm, and lost my soul in yours. Wasted promises in the dark, hoping they would leave a mark, but even love can drift away.